Hello, and you are more than welcome back to Little Miss Dropstitch, and welcome to episode 2 of Brew and Review. So today, what I have for you, well, first of all, is a brew. I'm on peppermint because here in the UK, we are in September now. It rained the whole of August, which I did quite like actually, and it was 23 degrees Celsius yesterday, meant to be 27, believe it when I see it. But yeah, it's kind of sun clouds, so 1 minute you're in, you know, the summer frocks, and then the next I'm in, you know, blanket and things. But yeah, so I'm on peppermint tea because I do find it quite refreshing. So we've got that, we've got our sheep mug. And what I'm reviewing for you today is the Lanti swing dress, okay? This pattern is by Sew to Grow with Lindsay Ray, okay? And it's rated at a skill level of 2. It's the Lanti swing dress. I bought this myself. I searched for it myself because I was after that kind of perfect summery sundress that wasn't tight and fitted. But yeah, I could just kind of throw on and float around in. The best thing I love about this pattern is no fastenings. Okay, I've kind of had a thing lately where I just can't be bothered with fastenings. So yeah, it just goes on over the head, nice and easy, and that also helps with the kind of not fitted look of it. So yeah, really love that. Was it 4.6 metres for my size for this dress? Let me see, option 2, 4.1. Yeah, that was me. No, that was me that got 4.6 because, yeah, I got kind of mixed up with the yards and things, you know. So I did option 2, which is the one with the bodice and the skirt. The skirt is kind of an oblong shape, so if you don't want the kind of fitted skirt look, or you're, you know, beginner, that's nice and easy as well. Sleeves, always good to practice putting in sleeves, and there's a band kind of facing as well. What I liked, it's an indie pattern, and what indie patterns tend to do, which I do like, they tell you when to overlock. They call it overcasting in here. But yeah, they tell you when to, because my last project, it was kind of commercial brand sewing pattern, and they didn't tell you when, and then I'd kind of gone too far to overlock a certain bit. So that's always frustrating, isn't it? So yeah, with this, it says there's 3 options, but then when you look on the back, it seems there's another option as well. So there's the option for tops and dresses. I've used it twice, and to be honest, I do plan to do more, which is quite rare for me. So I just found it, you know, the perfect pattern, and it's easy but interesting as well. And what I like about this is, see, with me and my figure, it just doesn't suit me because I'm a 5'2", I think. So it just doesn't suit me to have things that kind of have no fit and are just kind of those straight down sundresses. But this, it's that perfect balance of kind of fitted but not, but then also it's plenty of room in it, because I made this gorgeous kind of spotty polka dot dress, and I wore it in Vienna, but I couldn't eat a meal in it. Like, it was like a kind of halter dress, and yeah, it was quite tight. It fitted, but it was tight. So this, I feel like I literally do have room to grow in it. Yeah, room to grow, room to have, you know, your summer barbecue and afternoon tea and cake. And as you can see, I've got the loudest tights ever on. So yeah, you could well wear them into autumn, winter with woolly tights, depending what fabric you did this on. You could have it as kind of a winter frock as well. Let me show you the blouse I did. So I also did a blouse, which I absolutely love. It looks really nice on for work. Okay, and again, there's this lovely sleeve element. That's what I like about this pattern. So because it's indie, it is dear, was it? I'll put it in the description, but it was about 20 quid. But when it does so much, I don't begrudge paying that at all. And there's also a shift dress in it, which I was after as well. I've just not found the kind of perfect fabric that I want for that yet. So yeah, I just love how many variations you can do with it. Generally really happy with it. So there's my blouse with my nice sleeve, as my mum says. What cut are you going to wear with that? With sleeves like that, but there we go. You only live once. Sorry, I'm probably with the microphone. So we've got our sleeves, nice daisy fabric. If I had a little gripe, I feel like this button facing's quite the button you need is quite chunky. As Mum said as well, the button doesn't match, but I was like, do not enable me, I'm using up my stash. Yeah, it's quite, I don't think I ever take much to hand, but yeah, I feel like it's quite a big button where most people, you know, have little buttons or, you know, in the stash. As well, the facing, and you'll need interfacing as well. But that was nice and easy. And what else I liked, so because there's no zip, you can, when you're sewing your facing in, you can just do it like that, and that makes a really nice corner, and you've not got that kind of flappy bit near the zip that then you kind of have to do. I turn it, do I overlock it, what do I do? And yeah, there is a little hole in the back. I get it on, to be honest, without undoing the button. Yeah, with the hole, it's not so low that you can see loads of your back, your bright line or anything like that, which we like. And yeah, dead comfy. Pattern, it's all nice diagrams. Yeah, no crimes up. There is pockets as well. Okay, so we do have pockets in there, and it gives you the kind of understitching instructions, how to sew them in, how and when to overlock. Try to because to be honest, I've not done too many pockets like that. But yeah, I find that it fitted me really well. I did size 8, okay? So that's 33 to 34 chest. That was my concern. If we want to overshare 32, and it starts at 33, but I think it's fine. There is some darts, okay, as well in it. Waist 28 to 29. Well, the last time I measured myself, I was 26. Might not be now, but yeah, I don't think it looks too big. And this is inches, by the way, and hips 35 to 36. I can't remember what my hips are. Probably larger than I think. So there's many options, and it seems on the back, it's a bit little to show you on camera. So we've got this blouse here, and this is a bit longer. But then it does on the back, it seems like there's an example with this bodice, okay? And then obviously you can do what sleeves you want, but these were short sleeves, and I think that's really pretty as well. I really like that. So yeah, there was one more thing, I think. Okay, there was one little gripe. It already looks a bit tatty, and I am really careful with things. But because it's on, which we do like, and I appreciate with indie patterns, it's on kind of nice quality paper rather than the thin commercial tissue paper. But it doesn't go well back in. Because other indie patterns I've had, you can get them back in. But yeah, it's kind of starting to look a little bit tatty. So that's the only crime I have with it. Just for storage, it's kind of coming away there and expanding to get it in. But no, it's the Lanti swing dress by Sew to Grow. And I really love it because you've got your swing dress, your kind of summer frock, shift dress, and a blouse as well, and the opportunity to practice nice fancy sleeves. It also gives tips in here as well. I use the tip of go out and buy more supplies. I got a gathering foot, and I used it on this project. I've never used one before. Once I got the hang of it, I did really enjoy using it and liking it. It's got this here as well. So yeah, I think it's nearly time for another brew. I can tell we're getting into autumn winter because I've started baking again, so I do have some marble cakes to eat now. But I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to see kind of any more bits and bobs, you're welcome to go to the website littlemissdropstitch.co.uk, or like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff, comment on YouTube. Thank you, take care.